talking money when I'm on the brother confident words. I cute, if she cute, so she special. And I like the way she bounce it instrumental. I can't fall in love, this love my club I'm in strap. 2-8, need the fate. I like 4 a.m. when it ain't sleep. And she with the blick when it's late. She brought me when I now she take me crazy.
Welcome one and all, we have perfect blue skies and quite a contest ahead of us. This really is a feel-good football match. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. It is a monster matchup, Jim Beglin.
Well, the atmosphere, Peter, certainly doesn't feel like a friendly. We all know about the quality we have on show here, so I hope that the crowd demand as much as they can get, and I hope the players will oblige on that.
There's the whistle. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Yeah, Kevin De Bruyne. He's just one of the best strikers of the ball you'll ever see, and that applies just as much to his passing game as it does to his shooting prowess. He generally likes to keep things simple, taking as few touches as possible, but making every one of them count. I've got a feeling he's going to be a real handful for the opposition here.
Yeah, I'd have picked him too. No doubt the fans feel much the same way. Teat. And it's played forward. Raya chooses to deal with it himself. Luca Bacchio is sporting a guilty look after that.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Oyarzabal. Yamal. Dani Olmo. Pedro Porro. And here's Yamal. Looking for a decent ball in. Teat getting this one clear. Yamal clears it away. A chance to play it in. Onana aim forwards. De Kalpa. De Kepa forwards and with intent. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Yamal proving a very adept defender. It was a good tackle too.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Laporte. Played cross-field, changing the point of attack. De Kepa cuts it out. Rodri. So what can they make of this? Oh, that's a nice ball. And that's nice and simple for the keeper. Spain ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. Clipped into space. Defending of the desperate variety. Ah, such a clever touch. Plenty waiting in the middle. That's good play. And it's De Kuyper. De Bruyne. Tielemans picks it up out wide. That wasn't the greatest of balls. Kubasi moved on forwards. Cucurella. Pedri. Kubasi. Dani Olmo is onto it in a flash. Trossard. De Kuyper. Belgium playing high up the pitch here, very much taking the front foot approach. Pedro Porro. There will be a throw-in. And it's Amadou Onana. Tielemans. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Trossard. Onana. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Oh, easy pickings there. Teat. Tielemans. Trossard. Pretty cagey early on from both sides. De Bruyne. And that's been repelled. Now it's Oyarzabal. Dani Olmo. Laporte.
Oh, look, this is about as tentative as it comes. Hopefully, a football match will break out soon.
Laporte. Rodri. That's really well manoeuvred. First quarter of an hour gone. Oyarzabal. Pedri. And here's Pedri. Spread out to the left. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Pedri! Oh, they could be caught out here. Oh, can he get onto this? Luca Bacchio providing an outlet on that flank. There are a few waiting for it. Castagna, now here's the delivery. Laporte gets it away. Luca Bacchio, decent chance! And that would have been some goal.
He's absolutely full of energy here. Definitely had the right idea. A shame he just couldn't finish it off.
Onana played out towards the right wing. And here's the Ketelada, out to the right. Luca Bacchio. Oh, that's neat. Oh, that's a foul. Which side of the line is that? And that really is the last thing they wanted to do. Look at bemusement and dismay from the culprit, but the referee clearly thinks there was enough there for a penalty. Doubt. Not much more than a formality.
Yeah, as decisive as it comes. Spot chosen, spot hit.
Belgium have taken the lead.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
He's shifting through the gears here. Played into the middle. That has been knocked clear. Now it's Yamal. Now it's Baina. And it's Olmo. Rodri. Rodri showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite struck first time.
Dani Olmo usually is so good from that range. He didn't quite connect as he can, though.
Pedri. Dani Olmo. That has found him in acres of space. Tries to get it clear. Laporte have it back and can go again. Mechelen. Castagna, gently done. Proves too strong. Rodri. No way through there. De Bruyne shifted upfield. Lukebakio. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. Caught Reed. Yamal. Baina. And that could set him on his way. Oh, that's a very decent ball. Yamal! Onana. De Kalpa moved on forwards, and it's De Bruyne. De Ketelaere. Cucurella gets it clear. Ball's gone out of play. Tielemans. Lukebakio. Castagna. Lukebakio. Tielemans. Do have a chance to counter here. Pedri. Yamal. And here's Dani Olmo.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Lukebakio. And it's Castagna. Drilled in low. That's a big chance! He can get that clear. Rodri. Mikel Oyarzabal. Dani Olmo. Bruyne with the slide tackle there. And here's the Ketelada. De Bruyne. De Kalpa. Not much subtlety about that challenge. Now who's going to be first to this? And it's Pedri. Baina. That looks a cracking ball. Baina is offering some sort of an apology there.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Trossard. That's very neat. Cucurella. Kubasi. Pedri. Rodri. Cucurella. Kubasi. Cucurella. Baina. Kubasi. Yamal. Now he's off and running. Trossard. De Bruyne. Onana. Tielemans. Castagna. He's in space and looking for options. And the keeper beats it away. And here's Luca Bacchio. Lovely feet. And here's Luca Bacchio. Great defending, strong and determined. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Onana. Spain are in need of a lift as we head up towards the break. Teat. De Kalpa. And here's Trossard. Aimed in towards the centre. De Bruyne with the short one. Tielemans delivers. Defending of the desperate variety. And it's Amadou Onana. That has been knocked clear. Trossard. De Bruyne. Great work on the overlap. Laporte attempts a clearance. Pedro Porro. Good spell of possession this, but very little to show for it. De Bruyne. And here's the Ketelada. Trossard. Onana. Trossard. De Kuiper in acres of space out wide. Oh, he's got a crucial block in there. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
Oh, Red, nice interception. Tielemans. Mechelen. De Kalpa. Trossard. De Kuiper looks to the other side. De Catalana! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And it's hoisted clear. Laporte. And we hit half-time. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. That's the start of another 45 minutes.
Spain can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
De Kalpa. Luca Bacchio. Thinks one through. Hit into the... climbs up big! And the header is disappointing in the end.
That's good play, plenty of targets in the penalty area and plenty of movement too.
Laporte. Dani Olmo. Kubasi. Played out to the right. And they win it back again. De Kalpa. Played towards the other side. Luca Bacchio chasing after it. Castagna. Castagna. Oh, shooting chance! Goal! 2 up now, and they are cruising.
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
He steps in, and that's the end of that. Rodri. Laporte. Rodri. Ferran Torres. Rodri. Ferran Torres. Cucurella picks it up now. Onana. Trossard. Ferran Torres. Yamal. And here's Oyarzabal. Here's Ferran Torres. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Clearly not happy with that. De Ketelaere. That's a foul. A simple decision for the referee. Teat, De Kalpa, Onana, and here's De Ketelara, and he has been fouled there. Mikel Oyarzabal, Pedri, Ferran Torres, Onana, Luca Bacchio, Mechela, Castagna, Teat, De Kalpa, Teat, aim forwards, Pedri, and here's Oyarzabal. Yamal, delicate ball, and it needs to be. Gets it away. That's a deception. His positioning was spot on. De Kalpa. Laporte, that's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Pedri. Cucurella.
There's no doubt it's a long way back, but they can at least give us something to believe the gap might be closed.
Yamal. Dani Olmo. Always onto this. Yamal. Oh, nice touch. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. De Bruyne. 60 minutes played. And it's played forward. Pedri.
Belgium look very much like they've got to that time where it's all about closing this one out. Just take the sting out of the opposition.
Unlike their opponents, who have to do precisely the opposite, and time is running out on them. Castagna. Teat. Castagna. Tielemans. And he goes cross-field. Trossard. De Kalpa. Trossard. De Bruyne. Trossard. De Bruyne. De Kalpa. Who played through for the wide man. And he's there to clear it. And it's corner. There is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change. Cleared away. Oh, this is a great position. Luca Bacchio. That's too far for anyone. Pedri. Laporte forwards and with intent. That'll be a throw-in. And it's De Bruyne. De Ketelaere does have his name on the score sheet, of course. Kubasi. Ferran Torres.
Belgium couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
Now it's Oyarzabal. And here's Yamal. And it's Porro. Showing good feet. Oh, he's found him in space. Oh, well played. He's taken that really cleanly. Onana getting this one clear. Pedri. Rodri. Laporte. Pedri. Cucurella. Pedri. Fabian Ruiz. Well, that looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. And no surprise, that's a booking.
Well, sometimes a loose foul can trigger a completely different spell of play, and it makes even less sense. It was a sterling effort, and at least he kept it on target. And it was worth a go.
Mechelen. Onana. Teat. Oh, good spread. Pedri. Cucurella. Can he get onto this? Cucurella. Courtois claims it without any fuss. Luca Bacchio. Castagna has created one goal already. De Bruyne. That's really well manoeuvred. Raya sends that a long way. Lovely bit of skill. Ferran Torres finds himself offside. Succumbs to the pressure. Pedri. Yamal. Oh, sweet feet. And here's Yamal. Pedri. Here's Oyarzabal. Oyarzabal! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
To Kepa, who's gone direct here. Yamal with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. And that's going to be a booking. With a definite foul there. Oh, that's a booking, always looked it. Fabian Ruiz. Tielemans wins the duel this time. Now it's Luca Bacchio. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Ball is over the line. Amadou Onana. That defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Oh, what a pass! It's anyone's ball now. Luca Bacchio. Luca Bacchio looking to get on the end of this. He is through here! Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Teat gets across to intercept that. De Kepa, gently done. De Ketelaere laid out to the left flank. And it's De Kepa. Oh, that's nice. Trossard. De Kalpa's cross. Luca Bacchio. And he's been booked for simulation.
Yeah, it's a good spot. I think the replays will prove he was 100% correct with that decision.
Keeper's got good distance on that. Trossard. And it's De Kepa. Tielemans. Cucurella.
Well, this does not look promising, Peter. The least they can do is to give the crowd something to cheer about, but that might be difficult from here.
Now it's Yamal. That is lovely. Fabian Ruiz played with finesse. That's a bad place to challenge. What's he giving? The referee's decided that he was fouled outside the box, and it is just a free kick.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
That has been knocked clear. Onana. Trossard. De Bruyne. Well, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Trossard. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. This could spell real trouble. We know he has already been booked. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning.
Well, Peter, what a lucky boy. A telling off as opposed to a sending off.
Onana. De Ketelaere. Onana. Ferran Torres. Just 5 minutes left. Pedro Porro. Oh, a delicate chip through. Tielemans. Mechelen. Castagna. Teat. De Bruyne. Teat, forwards and with intent. And it's been played through. Now it's to Ketelara. He's got away. Nice control. Moved on forwards. Pedri. Now it's Yamal. Oyarzabal. Pedri. Nicely intercepted. Castagna. Mechelen. De Kalpa. And it's played forward. Teat shifted upfield. Fabian Ruiz. And it's Toro. He's in plenty of space here. Cucurella. Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. Ferran Torres. Yamal. Now that's well seen too. Now this is an adventurous run down that left-hand side. And he's managed to get free. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. And the referee brings it to a close. Well, that's a tough one. Losing is never good, but this one feels especially hard to take. Not a lot that went glaringly wrong, but the result is one that will make them suffer. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Well, they were posed with problems in wide areas and they couldn't find a solution to those wide defensive positions. A very poor show.
Well, that's the lot for now. Thanks to you, Jim, and goodbye.
So excited to finally meet the man who will see her. She checks in, but she doesn't hear back, and she's already parking, patiently waiting to see if he'll pull up behind her. Oh, think twice, 'cause it's another day for you and me in paradise. Oh, think twice, 'cause it's another day for you, you and me in paradise. Start of the night, all her fears turn to anger. Takes her phone out before she can cry, just to find someone near her. She checks in, but she doesn't hear back, and she's already parking, patiently waiting to see if you'll pull up behind her. Oh, think twice, 'cause it's another day for you and me in paradise. Oh, think twice, 'cause it's another day.